matches.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Simonis Aramuth Arena and the 2019 International 9-Ball Open. Thank you very much. You're watching live from the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel here in Norfolk, Virginia. Our host for the past 3 years, and we're so glad to be back. And you're also looking at a diamond pool table, the official table of the International 9-Ball Open. Well, we've come a long way. We're not quite there yet, but we got some pretty good business to take care of right now. And what that means is this is the hot seat match. There are only 2 men left who have yet to lose. They're going to perform for you right now. The winner of this match will proceed directly to the finals tonight at 8:30 p.m. The loser will play back again at 2:30 against Jason Shaw. So please stay with us for that, and thanks for being here. From Austria, playing in his very first International 9-Ball Open, only the second time here in the USA, sponsored by How Cues and Tips. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mad Max Lechner. His opponent from Germany, rapidly becoming one of the most familiar names in pool around the world. He's the reigning US Open 9-Ball champion. He's #1 ranked in the world. Sponsored by Predator, Gabriels, and Andy Cloth. He's the killer, Joshua Filler. All right, gentlemen, please go ahead and lag for the break. Your timekeeper is John Baker. I'm going to send it upstairs to the commentary team, to Mark Wilson, and our very own 5-time Hall of Famer, Danny DiLiberto. Go ahead, Mark.
Here we go, pool fans. Danny DiLiberto, Mark Wilson, here in the commentary booth with you. Thank you for joining us. This figures to be yet another wonderful match to watch. Filler, Lechner. Danny, any pre-match thoughts here?
No, but I saw the guy from Austria play yesterday. He played flawlessly. This is a great match.
Well, he's won the lag and the break. His break throughout the tournament's probably been the best of any player so far. 2-ball got kissed around. Well, he made a ball. Compliant break, has a shot. Just a little run over the rules. We're playing the 3-point rule on the break. The 9 balls racked on the spot. If you make 2 balls, the 3-point rule is waived. In the event of a non-compliant break, you can accept the table as is or put your opponent back in. Either way, there's no push out.
Well, the 5 is a little tied up there, Mark. Got to do something good here. Yeah, he can hit him now, but no guarantee to get a shot on the 4. Oh, he got it.
Tremendous shot.
Great shot.
Oh, man, look at this Predator replay. Warp drive, high left, king, hit both balls, dislodged them just enough. We're all good. Pat's mic's on. He started yelling at you yesterday. I think you can kind of see this is how the entire tournament is played for Lechner right here. That good break. And
I really am
shot.
not familiar with him, but I saw him yesterday.
A super break. Then he made good decisions, good execution, and things have kind of favored him too.
Okay, he's got the 6. Could he get off the rail? Don't want to shoot the 7 to the 8 if you're on the cushion.
You're going to just need to play for an angle. I don't think you can get away from the rail here much. Just draw back a diamond in the... Oh, he's going forward. Okay, that's the other way you could do
No,
it.
he's on the rail. No bargain here.
Well, there was no way to get away from the rail was the problem. And he knew that. That's why he chose to go here.
Well, he should have chose to got off the rail to start with. You know, when he played positioned for the ball. I don't mean it's a flaw because look where he is in the tournament. What do we got left now? 4 players?
3.
3.
No. Jason Shaw, Lechner, Filler.
Yeah. Oh. What happened?
I think there's a distraction. Well, people are moving around.
Yeah, they are.
Not sure what's going on.
I'm not either, but you don't want to break up your rhythm.
But you don't want to shoot if you're agitated either. They're taking a momentary pause. Okay. Pretty straight in, too. This is the type of shot that can be a problem because you have to make a big stroke from the cushion.
Yeah, that could happen too. Well, I think that whatever the distraction was, it got him out of rhythm. We got to watch this again.
He tried to power up to warp it out of this scratch because it was so straight. It arced out to the side, but not quite enough. And Filler takes ball in hand on the 9 and smiles a little bit.
You oughta. That was a big gift. He's still smiling.
Track 2, Joshua breaks. 1-0.
First look at Filler's break. Drop the 1 on the side. Here comes the 2 ball. Going to be covered by the 7, and it appears.
Well, he can hit it. Got a little bit sticking out. We're going to see a safe, of course, but how?
Push out.
Good shot.
Tough shot here if he's taking it on going down the corner, Danny, to get to a tough combination. But I really do believe he was playing the shot. That's how hard it was, because it didn't even threaten the pocket.
He was trying to get to the 3-9. I think he could have hit the 2-4 rails. Play safe. Is he playing the combination? I guess. You got a bank, but he don't.
Oh, he's playing the billiard.
Oh, the billiard. All right, good shot.
Now he's going to have a hard time getting to the combination, though.
Yeah, he would have to put a lot of left-hand English. That makes the ball miss the ball. Or he could play for the bank, cross side. That's what he's aiming at. I don't know, he'd have to stiffen this. This is not right on.
No. Yeah, it's not a bank. He's either got to play safe or cut it in the corner.
Oh, look at that hit.
At that speed, if you stuff the rail.
Fantastic.
Wow. That's the shot of a champion. Here's another look. Look how smooth.
This. The ball barely crawled. Never hit a cushion. Boy, what a shot.
That would have been a 20-foot table.
I feel sorry for the players in the next 20 years. Got to play this
Fade
guy.
that, yeah. Plus, he's going to get better because his defensive and tactical kicking side of the game hasn't evolved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd appreciate it on behalf of the players if you don't come to your seat or leave your seat during the play of the rack. Do it in between racks. It is a distraction, so we'd like you to cooperate. Makes it easier for these guys. Thank you much.
Boy, those shots are nothing.
Yep. He's got that same firepower that Jason Shaw presents, and truly, I've never seen anything like it. Not even remotely exaggerating.
Good shot. Well, anyway, this is the winner's side, right?
Yes, yeah, this is the winner's bracket final.
So we're still going to have 3 players in.
That's correct. Yep. So the scratch on the 8-ball for Lechner has now cost him 2 games as opposed to 1.
Yeah, and he's hoping it doesn't cost him more.
I've always alluded to the point that these guys break and run out at a clip of 30%, so for an unforced error, it ends up costing you, on average, 1.3 games. Plus, you're likely to be kicking.
Third rack, Joshua Brady, 2-0.
Well, he didn't make it in the side.
Quality break. Looks like he's getting a 1-9 combo unless the 4 gets in the way. Yeah.
Which it did.
Woo. Like he's smiling. Lechner's relieved. I'll tell you, he could possibly play the 9 off the back of the 4 here too.
Oh, that's, well, good luck.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's possible.
Cue ball's on the cushion. How do you get the accuracy to do what you just called?
Yep, and you need power too. I mean, you can't just hit it over there.
Yeah, now that's the shot. The one off the 7. That is more likely. That's what he's going to shoot. Well, he hit it a little thin. Little fuller, he would have made it. But the ball's tied up here.
Yeah, this is not the easiest ball to hit at all. Just because if you try to do something, the 2 balls right there by you, and then kicking, it's pretty well defended kicking. I don't know if we can get the overhead, but if we can, I prefer going rail first here and kicking at it 2 rails. You can put a little draw on there, or at least not draw, but center ball, and try to come in there, and you'll hit the second rail. Just lightly clip the 2 or the 1 ball. Just go for separation. Just go for a hit. Trying to warp this around the 9 is super tough.
Extension.
Now the other choice, maybe he's thinking going Z shot, going 2 cushions, but 1 cushion at this one, that's just too hard. Well, he's trying to go 1 cushion.
Got to stiffen it.
Oh my goodness, what a hit that was! Wow. Well,
great shot.
I shall refrain from saying that's just too hard because he
Here
made
we
it look
are.
so
The
smooth.
Predator replay.
See it bend right in the middle there?
Boy,
The
first of
backspin.
all, thinking of that shot was tough enough, and making it, wow, great play, folks.
Another good shot.
I remember when those were tough shots.
I know. Yeah. Now if you don't make him, you're dogging it.
Well, he's going to play for the combination. 4-9. Got the good angle to do it.
speed might be a little short.
Yeah, it is. Much thinner hit, but he's going to play it anyway. Very missable.
It looks like it's aimed a little bit to the high side to begin with, which means that you're going to have to just fan the pink 4 from this angle. I don't feel like he's really sure about this.
How could you be?
Yeah. If you're not, I prefer to kick at it 2 rails or something. And no, he was sure about it. He was sure about it. 2-1 is our score now. Lechner on the board.
I really never saw this guy before. Does he come every year?
He's a juniors champion. He's 29 years old from Austria. If he's been here before, I don't think so.
I just want to repeat what I said earlier because some of you have just come in.
All right.
Please do not go to your seats or leave.
We were notified this is the first time at this tournament, second time in the U.S. Great player.
Scolding comes next.
Comes out of that same stable as Mario He and Albin Ocean, so they all train together on a regular basis, so they're used to playing elite level pool. Euro Tour events, I'm sure, and he won the Junior World Championship.
Fourth rack. Max breaks. 2-1.
Too bad got kissed earlier, got kissed again, so it's not tracking.
Made the one in the side, the cue ball. Throughout the tournament, we've seen that happen a lot. One rail right in the side.
It's happened a lot. It has not happened much to Lechner, however, I will say. Much less than the others. Ideal start for this rack for Filler.
Nothing tied up here.
Seven's right over the hole. Working the cue ball to mid-table. Nine's right over the side. And Filler takes advantage of the scratch on the break. Translates that into a game. He leads the match 3-1.
Well, Filler always looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, you gotta love it, because sometimes under pressure, the other day it was like 9-9 in a really crucial match with Appleton, and he was laughing and joking and carrying on, just pretty relaxed, and he'd even had a few innings where he was struggling a little bit, gave up a bunch of games. fun is such an important component of all this. You have to enjoy yourself. That's the number one rule in pool. You got to have fun.
Yeah, that's what I tell all the young players I know. Have fun. You're not going to the electric chair if you lose.
Track 5, Joshua breaks. He leads 3-1.
Nine ball? Nope.
No.
Got pushed around. Well, he has a shot.
Yeah, I don't see any real problem here.
Well, maybe the 2 to the 3 because he needs to get over there between. Well, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe the 2 goes right by the 4. Yeah, it must. Okay, yeah, you're right, Danny.
Look at that speed mark.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
No,
Get a little straight. He's close. He can do what he wants here.
well, I don't think he could kill it. I think he's going to hit 2 rails. Maybe 3.
Yeah, he's looking at it. If he draws, he could easily clip the top side of the 8. It seems
Yeah,
like
I
he
thi-
could just roll it in and just play the 8 in the far corner pocket or the side, either one. He's digging down, though. Like he's going to try to back it out of there. Okay, good
No
shot.
problem.
Yeah, good shot. Just take the longer position. Got pretty straight on this too, Danny. He's drawing it all the way. No, he's just rolling it.
Uh-oh, a rare miss. That's the roll stroke got him.
Lechner's got to be delighted. All the shots that he would maybe miss, that was the last one he thought. All right, Lechner. Happy.
Well, I always say better than, he's only 1 game behind. He could have been a few games behind.
Yeah, Lechner's going to, happily collect that game and now just kind of start the match over. Be his break if he can do some damage here. When he went behind the side pocket, I'm talking about FILLER now. When he went behind the side pocket with that draw shot and then fell super, super straight, he was uncomfortable with that. And you could see it, and then his stroke wasn't quite the same defined stroke because the ball that we saw him whistle down the rail, and I said would have gone in on a
That was
20-foot table,
unbelievable.
was way harder than that particular one. But mentally, this one was more uncomfortable to play, and his stroke revealed it.
Made it.
One inside, cue ball kissed the two.
Where's the two going to tie up?
Yeah, Lechner's been tremendous about that 2 ball getting up by the side pocket throughout the entire week. Now he's got a battle to get a shot. Looking at where he's going to push out.
Push out.
Yeah, he's going to try to freeze them on the 3.
Well, it's a long ways to do it from.
That's
Yeah.
the way. He did do it.
He did, too.
That's a stroke I tell people to practice because, you know, making that cue ball go forward a little without rolling it is a tough shot.
Well, from that range, and then you got to load it up with spin, but yet you got to maintain not too much pace on the 2. Pretty remarkable feat right there.
One rail kick. Softly. Look at this hit.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, we're going to see a few safes now. Well, he tried to get him with the 7, but he didn't.
It's going to be hard to do much here. You only have the 7 ball to try to hook them with, and you don't want that 2 to escape and be out in the open where it's bankable, or you can shoot it or get an easy save from it.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to control,
Right.
but he's got to try to control it. Can't just fan it. He'll leave a bank. Well, he left the shot.
He went for, yeah, but everything was tough, and he kind of went for, let's get some separation and see if we can't get a backdoor safety out of this.
Look how cleanly he hit that.
Elevated cue from range off the rail, hits the heart of the pocket, and then that 8-ball in the last game was distasteful. A far simpler shot than that one.
Well, he's got a cut in the side, but the cue ball's going to be very live. Unless you hit the 9. Great shot.
Good pace.
He's got a shot straight up the corner. This is a little tricky, Mark. He might brush the 5.
Yeah, he's, well, and plus speed's going to be really important here.
No, he got by that. he doesn't have a real easy shot. Boy, great shot.
And even overcut the pocket and still held the cue ball. Four-two. Nice run out there. Here we are in between racks. Some of the fans are moving about as Ken Schumann had requested. Wait till in between racks out of respect. There's Nick Varner entering the arena. Now seated next to Jerry Briceth.
Varner's just played in a one-pocket tournament in Houston. Didn't play too well. I remember him when he first came to Johnson City. Hubert Coates was his mentor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Josh Filler breaking now. Looking to extend his lead.
Made the ball on the side.
It's going to be compliant.
Here comes the two.
Two's up by the side pocket. Filler has a great shot here on the two. Can't ask for much more than this.
No, and he's got enough angle to glance a bit. He's not going to be on the rail.
This is the angle he wants. He wants to make an easy transfer to the 8. So he double checks that where he wants to be.
Perfect angle.
I don't know.
Oh, I do. Yeah, he's perfect angle.
All right.
Draw the ball.
I'm not saying he won't execute it. I'm just saying I don't know that that's exactly where he wanted to be because he's got that side pocket. Yeah, you can see that side pocket's bothering him. So he's got to dig down. You hate to have to load it up with spin, but that's, well, now he seems like he's going to go between the side pocket and the 9 ball, one rail.
You mean like that? Wait, he didn't fall on the 8. Now what? I think he's going to bank at this. Doesn't have to, but it's like you always say, you might leave your opponent a bank, and right now,
Yeah.
Lechner be happy to have a bank.
just to get back to the table, he's going to be delighted. So.
Oh, look at I
terrible.
don't think.
Yeah,
that's not good.
No, that's not pro level pool there. Lechner's just going to lightly rub off pin the 8 to the rail that's nearest and put the cue ball 2 rails down here.
Yeah, that was not.
That's not strong enough.
No, there wasn't a lot of wisdom there.
You've essentially dug your own grave at this point. Doesn't mean you always lose, but you're going to have to make a fantastic shot to wiggle free. Lechner can go off the top side of this, or he can cut it around to the end rail and come around, whichever way is most comfortable. Extreme right-hand side spin here. Well, I'm surprised he didn't get more distance out. He was trying to...
Well, he might snooker him.
I guess.
There it is.
Holy moly. Well, in any event, it's a great shot, and Filler did not play the right shot.
Oh, no, he made it too easy for the speed. Terrible.
You have to get distance between great players here. You can't let them up there where they can maneuver.
I mean, a little while ago, I said I feel sorry for the players for 20 years now. But he showed a flaw right there.
22 years old, he's a world champion, but does not really have the tactical side of the game down like some of the more older statesmen of the sport. But what he does have is firepower supreme.
Yeah, that's not, he got punished for that one bad shot.
Well, 2 bad shots because he didn't get position on the 7 ball, which forced him to play the 8, on the 6 ball. He didn't get on the 7 right. Then he played a bad position, then he followed it up with a bad decision.
I count the last bad shot.
Okay, well, fair enough. But one shot led to the other. Instead of maybe being out in front 5-2 and breaking, it looks like it's going to be 4-3, and you're going to have to fade the Lechner break.
And you said Lechner's playing bank. He's breaking better than anyone, you said.
Yeah.
So
he won the first game against Shane Van Monen and followed it up with 8 consecutive breaking runouts. So not bad. But that's how he's got here. He has not absorbed a ton of bad rolls, and he's had a lot of good things happen from the break.
I won't be up there to yell at you. Come and go as you please up there.
How late were you here last night, Danny?
I went to the banquet.
Oh. But we didn't get done till, I suppose it was 2 in the morning. Bergman was playing Kopin Chung. Very entertaining match.
I sat next to Mike Massey at the banquet. And I had him pour wine for me, and he poured too many glasses.
Oh, yeah, you can't trust him.
I got dizzy.
You cannot trust Mike Massey on pouring the wine.
Yeah, I know that now. Good banquet. Everybody was excellent.
Yeah, Nick always tells me how he gets kind of emotional at those speeches and stuff. He cares. He's that passionate about it. I'm talking about Nick Varner, of course. All right, non-compliant break. Oh. Lechner really hurting my credibility here. He warped that kick in there that I said he shouldn't go for, and then now told you how good he breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, you did brag about his break, and now it went fickle on him.
He also didn't hit those as powerfully as he's been hitting the break.
Well, it isn't like he sold out something easy. What is he looking at? Think he's going to try to cut the paint?
Yeah, it looks like he wants to shoot.
He did, but he didn't quite hit it thin enough, and he sold out.
You know, Filler wants to shoot. You know, so if there's ever a doubt, if you're uncertain and he's uncertain, he's for sure shooting.
Good shot, good speed. All he's got to do is stop the cue ball now.
And that's good position because it's a stop and then maybe just a slight trickle ahead on the 3 and then just slide over from the 4 to the 5. Right now he's thinking about how he wants to get on that 6 to get to the 7.
Got pretty straight. I believe he's just going to draw one reel. If he got there, he's got the 4 and the 5 to get first. He's still got a chance to get the right angle on the 6.
He didn't really get the best.
He better draw the ball real well.
Well, it's got enough angle draw is not the
Well,
answer.
he'd have to jack up to do that.
Yeah, plus it's not straight, so he'd be going, you know, he's never going to get down there with draw, I don't think, unless he'd have a...
Well, we'll see right now. He's winding up to let go. Must have a hair angle. Doesn't have to turn out good. Oh, good shot. Great shot. The people recognize a great shot. Yeah, folks, this is the final day of a tournament with the best field I ever saw.
I second that opinion.
Well, he fell a little short here. I mean, no doubt he's going to cut at it.
Heart of the pocket.
No problem.
Yep.
Look at the speed.
The match is now tied at 4 apiece.
Yeah, I played in tournaments with maybe 6 real killer players. Here you had 20 or more. Killer, yeah.
I think definitely more than 20. 14 of them came from Chinese Taipei. And then that's not counting the likes of Shaw, Shane Van Boning, Lechner, on and on and on. You got Bergman, you got John Schmidt. There was a lot of fantastic players that went 2 and out in this field.
You're right. right.
Neil's fine. I think he only won one match. Ralph Souquet was here. Albin Ocean was here. Skylar Woodward, Billy Thorpe. A lot of great players that did not make much noise here.
Yeah, Archer's one who didn't.
Archer, yeah. Been a little while for him to have made a deep run at one of these majors.
Yeah, he's been silent now for years.
Strickland was here, playing pretty well.
Well, you got him with the break.
Yeah. I'm not even sure it was compliant. I don't think it was.
It's got a combination on the 9.
Ken Schumann said it was not compliant, and he has a choice.
This is not a gimme, but he's going to be shooting a combination. Mostly, like you said, he likes to shoot. Well, here's a chance to shoot.
Right. When it's an iffy situation, he never surprises you with safety. You know, it was like, if it's ever in doubt, he shoots.
Well, he missed it, but not badly. Left distance. I think Lechner will be cutting at this. I mean, I don't advise it. I think you're just supposed to shoot, stick right there, and put the 2 rails to the end rail. Because the position is tough, the shot is tough. Right? Don't you like just sticking right there?
Or you can just...
He's thinking about it. Got a whole bunch of balls to get him with if he does. And when I say get him, I mean...
Get some blockers in there.
Blockers, right. Well, he looks like he's winding up to shoot. The 2 is not sitting real good. Yeah, I don't like shooting at this. It's like I always say, the position and the shot is tough, play safe.
I don't think he's playing it. Yeah, he's playing...
Yeah, he shot my first shot.
Yeah.
He left it, though.
It hit the point. It was not a poorly
No, he hit the
executed
point.
shot. He hit it pretty smooth. It just...
And the point gave Filler a shot. And he'll be shooting.
Hey, Danny, at last night's Hall of Fame induction, talk just a minute about the Janskos. They were inducted last night, is that correct?
Yeah.
And neither one of them's alive? Or
No, they're both dead.
So it was like one of their relatives accepted?
Paulie's granddaughter accepted the prize.
I thought he missed it.
Sure. Well, he hit it the right speed, and the pocket took it.
Was her speech good, or generic?
Well, let me tell you, Greg Sullivan was also inducted, and he was scared to death of the speech, but he did good. He told me he didn't sleep the night before. That's how excited he was about it.
Yeah.
For you people out there, Greg Sullivan is the creator of the diamond table. You know, very successful, the best table in existence. And he was excited about being in the Hall of Fame. It is a good feeling. Not a good feeling. It's I can't explain it.
Yeah, you're in there for eternity. It's got to feel euphoric.
Alex Pagulayan, who was inducted. Oh boy, one so easy game.
Well, it started off with a very tough one ball. He had a shot from what was designed to be a safety and just leaked out a little bit by Lechner. Filler shot it in, rattled it. I thought it hung, then it finally dropped, and then he made some other good follow-up shots here. Okay, everybody, we're back. Ken Schumann's racking. Filler is going to be breaking here after that good run out he made.
Well, you know, I have to say this. You probably think this too. Filler and Lechner look similar. They look like they're related.
Mm-hmm. Tall, slender, short cropped hair.
Except Filler's left-handed. Oh, he's got that down pat.
Ooh, that was a good one there. Here comes the 2 tracking for the side pocket.
Better hit the pole. Oh, perfect.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, this is a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Lechner's going to get back to the table here.
What a way to come back from your break. Just a stop shot here on the side to start with. 3 balls went down on the break.
Yeah, no problem here. It's going to be stop, stop. No, he cut it a little.
He went for the corner purposely. And he knows once he gets out here, then it doesn't matter what angle he has. He can get out to the side. Now it's real easy to get on the 6.
Well, I called the side, but whenever you cut a ball thin, there's more movement, so he didn't have to move it at all.
Right. Yep.
And
Another break and run out here for Filler.
back to Pat Fleming and filming this stuff. I know Filler's going to look at it and going to the shot we condemned when he just stuck around the 8. Remember? Mm-hmm. That'll give him some knowledge. That's where Accu-Stats is such a big benefit.
Well, I
They
think
get knowledge.
that and the fact that Lechner punished him for it, I think
Oh,
will
of course.
help it also.
Yeah, well, in other words, what we're saying is he won't do that again, right?
Hopefully not, yeah. Here we see it, Lechner pocketed 25 balls, Filler 56 balls. 889, Filler pushing up there towards the 900 mark. That's brought to you by Q-Tech.
Josh breaks 6-4.
Yeah, he's got that down.
Now the 2-ball filters to the end rail, so it will not be an easy offensive shot at all.
No, we're going to see a little safety. Well, he's not going to get him totally. I think he can hit it. Maybe not. But that's the shot I always call, you know, perpendicular to the end rail, and he sure did that.
His speed was nice.
I mean, there's no problem hitting this. He's going to hit it. But where does it all stop?
No, exactly. You're very vulnerable at that point. These guys are pretty nimble at kicking with speed, though. A lot of times they choose softer speeds than you would imagine to get just as much, if not more, result.
Well, he's not going to try to kick it and hit it full. He's going to try to hit it 2 rails and a little thinner where the cue ball will move after it hits the 2. Let's see if he does that. That's what he was aiming at. Get it? Not only that, he might have made it, but you see, that second rail gives you more angle when you hit the 2, and look where the cue ball went.
Oh, you got separation, tremendous.
It was not an accident. He planned it. Okay, I know he likes to shoot. He's got a shot here, but
yeah,
not much.
I don't think this is the time to shoot.
He might be cutting at it. No, he's hitting it full.
Just a smidgen of a double kiss, and that hurt his...
it hurt him a lot.
Yeah, control of the table.
Well, I think you cut the 2 into the 6, let the 2 stop right there, and you go 2 rails maybe behind the 7, 9, 3. He's got a big target to get him with. Might even freeze him on the 5.
Danny called it. Lechner executed it.
Yeah, he had a lot of obstructions here. Good shot.
Kicking at this. It's going to make a hit. Caught it just thin enough. He did not get a lot of separation.
And he left the 9.
Looks like the 9 could go into the side.
Oh, it could. He'll shoot it. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, he's sizing it up. Wouldn't hurt to shoot the 9 and play safe too. You know, don't just let the cue ball stay out in the open. Shoot it with a little speed. Maybe if you don't make it, you can snooker him. Can't just bet the game on this. See what I
Beautiful
mean?
shot. Yeah, beautiful shot. 6-5. Lechner wins that game with that nice combination shot.
Well, Mark, I got to tell you this. It's fun doing the commentary with you, but I really miss competing.
I imagine. For many years,
But
you
it's
were a
my
stalwart.
way, right? It's my way of staying close to the players and staying in the game.
Yep.
And I think a commentator that has played the game is better than a commentator who never played, right?
Well, I mean, in some extent, there's a certain degree of professionalism. There's one thing to have a color analyst, and there's another thing to have a broadcaster. You and I kind of support both roles the best that we can. The one thing, it keeps your mind fit, and you still recognize the right shot.
12. Max breaks. 6-5.
See if he ramps up the power a bit more. His last one was more of a minimized power rate. He did not get good results.
Well, he finally made it. Big shot that.
Then look at this. Nice opening. 2-ball came around. He has a good shot here. It goes from the 2 to the 3. He even has a hint of the right angle.
And the reason that this one in the side even goes is because we racked the 9 on the spot.
Right.
Or
right.
that wouldn't be so automatic.
Right. It'll go when the 1's on the spot, but it goes much freer when the 9's on the spot.
Got the right angle to go to the 3. Good shot. He doesn't have much angle. He might have to go forward here.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. You're right.
Good shot. It fell a little short. I thought he had more angle going forward, but he's not real good here. I don't know. You got to consider maybe not even shooting this.
No.
Put him behind a 6.
It's not as bad as you're thinking. I've made that mistake too. He will handle this pretty effortlessly. Our perspective is different.
Oh, yes,
than theirs.
yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Because I've watched this too, and I think, okay, there he is. And you see what I mean? He even he could pace
easily.
it. Yeah.
Made it look easy. Well, he got pretty straight, but he can draw the ball and get closer to the 6.
Yeah, the 7's over the side, so not much problems here.
No, just don't snooker yourself. Good shot.
I think he's going to play the 7 in the far corner rather than try to get
You're
it
right.
to the nearest pocket.
You're right.
Just because it's so much easier. He's not going to miss that shot.
Yeah, it's tough to if you try to get to the side, you're going to run into the 9. The way you called it, it's going to be automatic.
Wants to come down and take a look at the angle that he's going to get. He can get there from anywhere once he pockets the 7, but he wants to make it as simple as possible. Additionally, once you go out there and design a shot, it plays so much easier than if you happen there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Wow.
perfect speed.
That trickled in.
Ooh. Yeah, he missed that ball. Or hit it in rough, put it that way. So the cue ball now is thinner on the 8 than he had designed, but not by much. And this looks to play great. He's just taking a moment here to kind of recollect his nerves. First breaking run out of the match by Lechner ties us at 6 games apiece.
Right. Now you're not a liar. He is a good breaker.
Yeah, when you think about it, Danny, and going back, there's, fewer and fewer of us that go back. There's me, you, Nick Varner. Ernesto Dominguez played in this event. I said, you got to do it for us old guys, Ernesto. And then Mike Massey, okay, the guy, I mean, aside from the fact that he pours too much wine, he's a throwback to our era.
Well, you mentioned Ernesto, a real good guy and a great table mechanic.
And a hard-nosed competitor. I mean, he's
Oh,
tough.
no doubt
yeah.
about it.
His son has had more acclaim, but I actually think Ernesto was the better of the two.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. His son is named Oscar. His son did win a Turning Stone tournament, which is like a world tournament.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's definitely a pro event.
13th rack. Max breaking. 6-6.
All right, Max Lechner on a run of one break and run out. Would like to extend that. One ball found the side.
Oh, and so does the cue ball. It's amazing how often that happens.
Especially with the cut break where the cue ball's hot coming off there. Let's
Look
see
at
if
this.
he gets a kiss.
He made the ball. Cue ball went right
just
in the side.
lightly kissed the 3-ball. I put the over-under on 55 seconds to finish up this rack. Must have a hint the wrong angle, yeah.
Well, he'll handle it. When you're that close to the pocket, you could create an angle by playing part of the pocket, and that's what he just did.
Right back in line, perfect now.
Effortless, too.
He'll come back out to the center of the table as opposed to go for the side.
You got to leave an angle on it, which he's going to do. No, it looks like he's pretty straight.
No, he's fine. He did play an angle on the side. I thought he would come punch
A
it
little
around.
angle, right.
I was wrong, and look at how easy this plays. He'll play the 9 in the opposite corner pocket, I think. No, he was able to slide it down to the end rail. Still under 55 seconds, however, to clean up the table.
Oh, yeah. Didn't take long.
7-6 is our score.
Well, anyway, let me mention something. You know, Ocala and Van Boning are playing a 10-ball match, race to 120. 3 days.
That'll be a great one to watch. I really love the way Shane's playing right now, and
Except he's going to sleep in the street tonight. He got eliminated.
oh well, it wasn't that he played poorly. He played amazingly well.
Oh, he's a great player.
Or Colo too. He played well here. Just watching Shane, though, he had that little extra crispness while playing here. Both the matches he lost was brutal, but he lost to Lechner here in this match. Lechner had him, won the first game, broke and ran 8 to go out 9-0 in front. Van Boning came back, won 10 in a row, missed a 5-ball to win the match. Lechner got that game and then broke and made the 9 on the break to steal the match. And then Bergman put him out, but Bergman played almost perfect. Shane played great in that match, too. Shane missed the 9-ball to tie up the match, hill.
Well, Bergman played good today, but he missed 1 ball. That might have been the difference. But he played solid. He's playing good.
Yeah, I think this tournament was his maiden voyage of establishing himself as something much better than a great player. I think he's now moved into the elite realm.
And that's your man.
Yeah, I'm biased, but I'm not saying it for that reason, just to be gratuitous, because I would not do that. That would mitigate any credibility I have left, Danny.
You got great credibility. Are you kidding?
Oh, good. I was about to hit you up for a small loan. That was a nice shot. He had He sees again he's gotten a little bit
Shaking
flat.
his head a little. He doesn't like it totally.
The ball before it, he kind of had to hit it into the heavy side to get past the 9. Now he's got this.
But, it could be a little better, but he can go forward 2 rails.
When that 3 ball, see the
he
3
looks
balls
like
just
he's going to be satisfied to take a cut on the 4. But I think he could have went forward. Let's see. He did. Boy, I criticize myself sometimes.
What a nice shot that was.
Well, he was looking like he was aiming to cut it. But then he got up, and you can't tell what he was thinking, but he got perfect.
Well, the thing is, he made that look easier than it actually was, because that object ball was way off the rail, and to create an angle and cheat the pocket there, you have to have supreme firepower.
But I think that's the only flaw he has. He makes the game look too easy.
I've said that before about Jason Shaw. Sometimes when it's an open layout, he does not take his time, and he ends up working himself out of line. Unlike when he's got a super tough out where he's challenged, he seems to rise to the occasion and really focus throughout every ball.
Oh, really? He was 3 games behind. He's got such heart. Mm-hmm. He really does.
Well, he can win from anywhere. He knows that.
Yeah, he was 3 games behind late, and he managed to overcome it all and win it.
Well, he was down 8-3 at one point.
Yeah. See how effortless he did that?
Oh, well done. Joshua Filler now. 2-game lead. That was a break and run out, too. Let me mark that down. That was his 3rd one of the match. There's our TPAs. Filler's over 900 now at 914. 74-35 in balls pocketed. Just like to send a little special shout out to Jeffrey Jimenez, who lets us know that this is the exact same outfit that Josh Filler wore to win the U.S. Open. He was saying he did not think it was a coincidence.
Oh, yeah? You think it's his lucky outfit?
Why not? I mean, if he had success, Tiger Woods wears red. Well, a couple balls went in. Where's the 2 ball at? Got kissed. It was coming back up for the side pocket, and then got a last-second kiss there with the 6.
Well, you gave a shout-out. I'm going to give a shout-out to Classic Q, to the owners, my good friends, Dave and Rick. Best pool room in Western New York.
Yeah, it's going to be a push-out circumstance here. Yeah, Lechner. You don't want to give it back, but on the other hand, do you want to shoot a straight back bank past the 4 ball?
No, it's debatable. You might want to give it back. It depends on who you're playing and the score, I think.
Well, he did
He
give
gave
it
it
back.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him figure out a save from here. Yeah, I would just go 2 rails at the 9 with the right speed for distance. If you don't hit the 9,
That's a respectable play.
maybe.
Well, separate. Yeah. I mean, it didn't turn out the way he hoped, but the idea of letting the cue ball come clear around the table and then overcutting that 2 ball and trying to get separation with it. Such a nice
Oh
cueing
boy,
action.
I'll clean.
Yeah.
I'll clean at that speed. Wow.
I was watching his elbow and his head just to see, because that's one of those little shots that
Yeah,
sometimes.
because you like to talk about the elbow.
Well, sometimes.
I never knew I had one. But you're right, of course. You're an expert at the form.
Well, and the fluidity of the stroke, and if you can kind of tell a lot by if the player kind of lunges or twitches as he delivers the cue, then that naturally enhances the likelihood of a miss. So you can kind of see how they're feeling just based on how still they remain after they hit the cue ball.
Yeah, Mark, I compliment you a lot because you're right near me.
Yes, I'm very imposing.
Uh-oh.
Now, this is where his
It's
long,
all right.
lanky frame will help. He's likely to not need a bridge on this shot, where Alex Pagulayan would have to have the bridge on this shot.
Yeah, but he uses the bridge pretty good.
Yeah. No,
But he plays on 6x12 snooker table. I'm talking about Alex.
Mm-hmm.
He won Canadian national title 2 years in a row and ran a perfect game. And like I said, that's best feat of any sport, I think. Okay.
Just incredible. A maximum on a 6x12, a 147. I don't know of any other pool players that have a 147. Lechner uses his shot clock, extension.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're not
What a
kidding.
shot.
With speed control.
Yeah. Now he just has to draw the ball back. I think he's full enough to do that. And when I say full enough, that means you can hit the ball pretty solid. That's what's good about Simona's cloth. You don't have to shoot hard to draw the ball.
Yeah, we both agree on Simona's cloth. No matter what, that's the only thing I would play. Good rack there for Lechner. 8-7. That's our score, Lechner.
Yeah, he
is
needed
one game
that
back.
one.
Yeah. That's a confidence builder, too, because he started off with a good tester.
And Simona's cloth is pretty tough.
It
It
is.
doesn't wear easily, and it's a great cloth that we
plays great throughout its life. Even when it's worn out, it still plays good. If you're a straight pull aficionado, which I am, if you lightly go into the balls, they separate on Simonas.
You're right. Bill Hendrickson to the right of Filler.
Mm-hmm.
One of Pat's helpers.
There he is with the hat on. The other one is Pia Filler. That's Josh's wife. She's a seriously good female player and a great supporter.
There it is. Well, he's finally showing you why you said he's got a great break. But look at the balls. They tied up a bit.
Yeah, not much of a shot on the two. At best, a bank if he can hit it. This is the push out.
Well, don't leave a bank. Because where he was going to push, he was going to leave a bank.
I guess he's pushing out to a kick.
That's it. You got to push out to the kick. And if you kick the two full, the cue ball won't go anywhere. And you might make the two. And where the three is, it wouldn't hurt you.
I gotta tell you, I would pass this back to Lechner. I guess Filler already did.
Well, he even has the 8 for a little help, kicking the 2 in the side. Oh, man, good speed. Look at that speed, Mark.
Tremendous shot.
That was a dirty shot. And not only was it a dirty shot, but a two-rail kick now will open it for you who just left it.
Yeah.
You know, everything won't be tied up after this.
Lechner had to face a lot of risk with that shot because a lot of the other things could go awry, but as it turned out, he was forced to just because he had to push out, and he was the underdog in the rack, and he took a chance to turn things around and has done so. So this is a one-rail kick, soft speed. Oh, my
look
goodness.
at that. He hit the paint, but he left the paint.
But still, to not sell out from where Josh was, that's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, but he's got a good chance to put him in jail here. Oh, I think he's going to leave him an edge. Maybe not, but I think he did.
Another thin hit safety.
Oh, I don't know about this.
No good.
He's sold out. And you notice he jumped up?
Yep. Yeah, terrific. He fell on the right angle here. I think he can get to the 4 pretty handily, and the rest of the balls are open.
Yeah.
He's got his 8th win before him.
Very good.
Well, now it seems like he has to deal with the 7 ball, though.
Yeah, you're right. But I think he can go around the 7.
This is one of those shots, whether you can go around or not. How you hit the pocket dictates whether you get away from it or not. It has to be close. Boy, good call, Danny. He got right on around there, no problem. Once again, proper angle that leads him to the 7 ball.
Yeah, he's got that little angle where he can force forward and go to the 7. Nice shot.
Did you and Betty fly or drive here, Danny?
We flew. We don't drive anymore. Too rough on you.
Going home tomorrow? Danny, are you going home tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's good news for everybody back in Buffalo, because tomorrow at the DiLiberto household is pasta day. You
Yeah,
don't
but
want to
I
miss
won't
that.
be there in time to cook.
Oh,
You know, we're leaving like 3-something in the afternoon, so by the time we get home, I won't have time to cook.
well, I'm not coming then.
You're right. I miss it. You know, I grew up eating Italian food on Sunday.
Our match is about to be tied up here with a really quality
Good
run out.
match. Race to 3.
Wow. This is for who advances to the final set.
You know, and this is kind of, we figured this kind of match.
We're going to have a short player timeout. Okay, everybody. Both players are here. Ken Schumann asking the crowd to quiet down, and play will commence here. 8-8 is our score. One ball fell short. Cue ball got kissed down table. Unless he made 2 balls. Oh, no, the 7 just got over the edge. Okay. Wow, the 1 lines up nice. Now, the 8 ball, I don't know that it's just hanging, so that might be a little bit difficult to deal with.
But it's hanging sort of, but the rail is there.
That's what I
You know,
mean.
it's missable.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those, if you miss it to the high side, you can double kiss the 8 and not make either ball.
You're right. And it's tough to control the cue ball off a shot like this.
Right, and if you hit the 8 thin with the 3, then the 3 goes down along the long rail, maybe a diamond or 2 up table. This very shot will have a great deal to do with who wins this rack.
Perfect. Perfect control of all balls.
Man.
Tough to do.
Yeah, that was a good shot. He didn't overhit it. He didn't get jumpy, twitchy.
Great angle, easy shot. That's what great position is. Easy shot with position, easy.
That was the second breaking run out of the match for Lechner. 9-8 in front. Both players just over 900 on the TPA. Here's our accustats. 909 for Lechner, 905 Filler. 60 balls pocketed for Lechner, 76 for Filler. 9 errors for Lechner. No. 6 errors. 6 errors for Lechner.
You got it upside down.
Yeah, sorry. Exactly. 8
You know,
errors
if
for
you
Filler.
look at the 6 upside down, it becomes a 9. See how smart I am?
I was just going up the stats rather than add down the stats. Hell, he wouldn't mind another break like he just had. Get the ball hanging over the corner pocket and a compliant break. Open layout. The 9 does count on the break if you're just now tuning in.
Oh, he made the ball on the side, too.
He's going to get a shot on the 2.
He's got that, too.
Wow. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I don't think Filler has a real lot of hope to shoot this game.
This is probably contingent upon this very shot. We expect him to get it. The first shot of any rack is always the most challenging to kind of reassert yourself.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not an easy shot. and you could snooker yourself shooting it. Position is tough here.
Not super tough, but yeah, it's not by your design. This first shot to kind of get you back into that rhythm thing. You could just go 2 rails and then back to the center, so it's a smooth stroke. Look how he glided that in there
Then
really
the 4
well.
enters.
Man, tremendous.
Great shot. Yeah. Got a good angle to get to the 5 or the 4. Good shot.
Really good speed.
Jason Shaw plays the loser of this match.
Total control. Once he made that opening shot, everything is just laid open here. So this would be a second consecutive break and run out since the break that they took.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not much to say about this. This is pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's going to need one more game after these 2 balls. And the straight stroking Max Lechner moves out to the hill on an unfinished run of 2 consecutive racks, 3 for the match.
Well, the break you were talking about is finally showing up, Mark.
Yeah, well, the filler too. I mean, you can't get to the stage of the tournament not running a lot of racks along the way. But yeah, Lechner looking good. Pleasant kind of a guy. I really like, he admitted to being quite nervous playing Shane Van Boening. And,
why wouldn't you be?
Well, that and the crowd, and then his first time here, but what I'm saying is he's honest, and rather than have some big ego and say, he doesn't scare me or anything, and then you can fix things that, or, naturally you're going to be nervous because you don't know the outcome, irrespective of how good you are. It just means that you care, but being able to channel that energy in the right way and not become overwhelmed is the key. If you're honest, it's much easier to move past that.
On the hill.
Made it again.
And the 2 ball did not get kissed. It's tracking for the side right where he plays it. And if it hits that point, yep, there it is. That's the patented Lechner break right there. 1 in the side, 2 ball comes around 3 cushions, gets very near the side pocket. In this case, the cue ball is also near it. A real chance to go 3 racks unfinished and win this match.
This is the whole problem with the rack falling on the 3. It's got enough angle to get to the center of the table. That's where you want to be.
Well, the 3 to the 4 is going to be the awkward part here.
That's later.
If he can get good, yeah, because you can kind of paint yourself into the corner if you don't get good here.
Got a little obstructions now going from the 3 to the 4.
This is interesting. I don't know if we can get the overhead, but if we have a moment, yeah, where he's pointing at now, he just wants to top spin, maybe a little bit of inside English and not go all the way. He's looking at going here rather than try to go all the way down. So I think this is where he's going to play for.
He hasn't decided yet.
Well, the problem trying to go around the 7 is that you spend a lot of time in no man's land.
But how about
Over
going
here.
forward with a little right-hand English?
Well, that's what I said to begin with, yeah. Now he's queuing up as if he is trying to go around the 5.
Oh, perfect.
Wow. Yeah.
Perfect.
Smoothly executed.
Got a perfect angle now to go 4 to the 5. Yeah, I'm afraid Filler doesn't have much hopes to win this particular match, but he's still alive in the tournament. Six and 7 in the same pocket. Just leave it. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter. When the ball's out like this, you don't have to get a great angle. You're going to get position even if you're straight in.
No, that's a true story. Just don't want the cue ball on the cushion. Well, yeah,
Got
no,
an
no
angle.
problem. Yeah, a hint of an angle, that's all he needs. If there was any doubts whether this guy is for real or not, I think he's answered that question.
When I saw him yesterday, I knew he was for real.
That's done like that. Takes a lot of the pace out of the cue ball, and then he still controls the speed well. So that's someone that plays a lot of pool. Great feel. He started off the match kind of shaky. Remember, he jammed that 8 ball and scratched behind it and gave up ball in hand. So Filler won the game with ball in hand on the 9. Man, great speed. Match ball. This would be right after his break. He came back and ran 3 consecutive racks. This is going to move his total performance average up right around 928. Oh, great match. Very classy. Winner of the winner's bracket, Maximilian Lechner. Tremendous play.
Well, you said he was nervous playing Van Boning. He had to be nervous playing this kid, too.
The filler shot a 905.
Yeah.
Well, we got some fireworks coming up because it's going to be Jason Shaw versus Joshua Filler to see who goes into the finals. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. That's our time for this time. Let's join Raw Hanna on the floor with Maximilian Lechner.
Raw Hanna live from the Simonis Aramis Arena at Accu-Stats, standing next to, you know his name by now, Mad Max Lechner.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Once again, beautiful exhibition. How do you feel right now? Forget pool. How do you feel? Your journey in your life of pool. How do you feel right now?
Nervous, definitely. At the moment, yeah, I can't describe my feelings. At 8:30, I have the biggest match in my life so far, and yeah, I'm over the moon. What can I say? It's crazy.
What do you think your people at home are thinking, watching you, the man they play with in the pool room all the time, the Euro Tour, all your family, your friends? How do you think they feel right now?
I think they're really happy for me. I love them and they love me. I know that for sure. Yeah, I really don't know.
It's one time. Mad Max at a loss for words. Your work is still not done, man. You got more work. Tell them at home one time in German. Tell them you love them.
Ja, nochmal an alle zu Hause. Vielen, vielen Dank für die Unterstützung, für die netten Worte. Die üblichen Verdächtigen natürlich an erster Stelle Bani und Gary, Teresa, Johnny, Kenneth, Günni, Fabi, wie sie alle heißen. Stoy, ebenso, genauso der Thorsten, der mich in der Bundesliga so cool aufgenommen hat und ja, mir den Weg geebnet hat, sage ich mal. Ja, wie gesagt, vielen, vielen Dank an alle 11 Sponsoren natürlich auch. Einen herzlichen Dank an alle Unterstützer. Ja, vielen, vielen Dank und bin noch nicht fertig. Einmal geht noch.
And mom too.
Und Mama natürlich auch. Vielen Dank, Mama.
All right, Raw Hanna, Accu-Stats, Mad Max Lechner. He'll be back.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
Introducing the patented Simonis X1 Chalk Dust Removal Tool. In order to keep billiard cloth playing like new, it needs efficient cleaning. With that in mind, Simonis devised and developed a totally innovative accessory, the Simonis X1. Now, you don't need a brush that pushes chalk dust around the table or into the weave, or a vacuum that can stretch and damage cloth if used improperly. The Simonis X1 quickly and quietly extracts chalk dust from the cloth and retains chalk particles in this revolutionary high-tech structure. How? The Simonis X1 works using static electricity and capillary action. Apply light pressure and use a rapid back and forth motion instead of the exaggerated pressure which is needed with a brush. The X1 gets the job done quickly, quietly, and efficiently. After cleaning the table and cushions, you can use the Simonis X1 to delicately brush the playing surface in parallel lines in order to give the cloth a well-kept and groomed appearance. The high-tech textile structure of the Simonis X1 possesses a high absorption capacity and can easily retain the dust of half a cube of chalk. That's a lot of chalk. Cleaning the Simonis X1 is easy. You can release the dust absorbed by the high-tech textile structure to restore its initial effectiveness. To do this, you can vacuum the face of the Simonis X1 or simply beat or slap the underside of the Simonis X1 with your hand to release the dust. It's as simple as that. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the revolutionary new Simonis X1.